Hello. So, as I've explained in the other tricky words videos, these videos are for you to use again and again to practice your tricky words, okay? So we're going to do some reading, we're going to play a quick game with them, and then we're going to practice our writing of them, okay? So it might end up being quite a long video, so if you want to do it in shorter bursts, you want to do the reading, then you want to play the game a bit later, then you want to do the writing a bit after that, that's fine. If you want to do it all in one go, that's fine. If you want to have a little break in the middle, you can pause me, go and have a drink and a snack and come back. So this is for children, those of you that are learning your green tricky words. So if your tricky words have got green across the top here, they are the one, this video is for you. Okay, now I've put on the school website a set to print off. Now, but don't worry if you haven't got a printer at home, or you've got no ink, or you've got no paper, or I haven't either. So I have made my own. Okay, so you can just have a look, and this is a really good way actually for you guys to practice writing them. So you can just make your own little word cards, okay? So I've just made my own, like I've just written on pieces of paper. So just cut them into squares and written the words on them, okay? Best handwriting though. So, but just be aware that when they're paper, they stick together. Okay, are we ready? Okay, so we're going to start with reading. We're going to go through them once, then we're going to go through them once quickly, okay? And hopefully the more times you do it, the faster you'll get. Okay, and then we're going to play a game. So, are you ready? Okay. 8. When? What? There. Where? 1. Little. Come. Some. Do. So. Like. Have. Said. Right, you ready? We're going to go faster this time, I hope, she says. Said. Have. Like. So. Do. Some. Come. Little. 1. Were. There. What? When? 8. Okay, this time I want you to lay all your words out in front of you. So you lay them flat out in front of you, either on the floor, or if you're sat at a table, on a table, and you'll need a stick. So you're either going to use a pointing stick, okay, or you could use your hand and go swat, 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 or you could use a fly swatter if you've got one, okay, but not too hard because we don't want any dents in tables or floors or anything being knocked off. Okay, what I'm going to do is you're going to lay those words out. If you haven't done it yet, pause me and then restart. Once they're all laid out, I'm going to hold up a word. You're going to find that word and you're going to say it and splat it. So I'll hold it up and you'll go said. Okay, does that make sense? So are you ready? Go. Well done, have you spotted them all? Fantastic. Right, we're now going to write our tricky words. So I'm going to say them, I want you to write them, and then if you've got two colours, so if you've got a coloured pencil or a coloured pen, so I want you to write the word and then circle the bit that's tricky in a different colour. If you haven't got a different colour, don't worry, just circle it in the colour you've got, okay? So if you haven't got a pen, paper and your colour, go and get them, pause it and go and get them. Right, off we go. Your first word is said. Said. Okay, so have a look. What's the tricky bit in said? Exactly, it's this bit, because we know this is the digraph A, but in the word said it becomes an E sound. So put a circle around or underline it in your other colour. Said. Your next word, I was going to show you then, I did that in the other video. Have. Have. Write the word have. Right, have a look. What's the tricky bit? Yeah, it's this bit, isn't it? So we're saying that have, that's not right. So this one on the end we don't say, do we? But we write it. Have. Next word, like. 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 What's the tricky bit? Yeah, it's just it and It's just it and Make sure you underline it or circle it. Next word, so. Where's the tricky bit? Here, isn't it? Because we know that this letter's name is O, but the sound we know for it is O, so it'd be so. But it's not. In this word, it's saying its name, isn't it? So the O is the tricky bit. Do. Do. Can you spot the tricky bit? Fantastic, it's here because we know that oo is a digraph and it's o. But here we've just got one R and it's making an oo. Do. Some. 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 Where's the tricky bit? It's here, isn't it? Because it should be an some, but it's not, it's some. So yeah, it's got two tricky bits in really, so you can put two circles or two underlines in your colour. Next word's got the same tricky bits as some, so that might help you. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Come. Showing you now as well, look, my sneeze has confused me, it's bamboozled me. Come. Fantastic. Can you spot the tricky bit? Yeah, it's the same as some, isn't it? Brilliant. Next word, little. Little. Brilliant. So the tricky bit is this on the end because it should be little, but it's not, it's little. So it's that on the end. One. One. What's the tricky bit? Yeah, it sounds like a w. No words are in one. Brilliant. Goodness me, we're getting through these. You're fantastic. Were. Yeah, it's this end bit tricky. Were. There. Brilliant. Again, it's that end bit funny. What? Where's the tricky bit? Yeah, it's that ah. Sounds like an R. It's not an R. What? It's an ah. So be very careful with that one. When. Where's the tricky bit? Yeah, it's the huh. When. It's that huh. Last one. 8. Yeah, it's this I sound. We don't know that I sound yet. We'll learn it, but we don't know it yet, and that makes it tricky. 8. Brilliant. Well done. Super proud of you. Keep practicing.